Is it best if I look at you or the camera, do you think? Okay, I'll look at you because I'm not looking at the camera. Okay, my name's Andy Hines. I'm the team leader of Evil Machines.
Okay, hello, my name's Zero, which is, most of the time call me Zero. I'm from Malaysia. I'm one of the international scholars, and I'm on Evil Machines.
Our game is called Conspiracy Corporate Warfare. It's a turn-based strategy game. Our unique selling point is that it has you can play it on both a mobile phone and on the PC.
My name is Damien McNamara. I'm the leader of Team Doom.
I'm Anirudh. I'm from India. I've been here for the past 1 week and I'm working with Team Doom.
Our game is an online multiplayer racing game for PC.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm the team leader on the team Gene Therapy.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm working for Gene Therapy. I'm an international scholar from Hong Kong, and I was studying at the University of Hong Kong at that time.
We're making a game called Fishisms, which is basically a game where you collect, breed, and personalize fish, and you can also trade fish online with other players.
Hi, my name's Simon Quigg. I'm the team leader for Missing Link, and our game is called The Coda Chain.
My name is Ye Jianye, and I'm from China, Shanghai. Here, everyone just call me Wesley. And my team name is Missing Link.
Hi, my name is Chen Tai. You can just call me Peter. I'm the international scholar. I'm from China, and my team is Silvertongue Software.
Okay, hello, I'm Caroline. I'm the team leader for Silvertongue Software, and we're making a game called Orchestrate. It's for the PC. It's a sort of adventure game. It's music-driven adventure game is how we've described it.
My name is Phil Cousins. I'm the team leader of Switch and Entertainment. We're currently making a game called Professor Frutnick's Fun Factory, which, well, the name is a bit in limbo, but we might change it.
I'm Chen Tan, and I'm from Taiwan. I work with Switch on Entertainment. My team member is two Phil. One Phil is joint, and one Phil is with eyeglasses, and Stace and Chris and Nancy.
The game is actually a style of mix between WarioWare and other sort of action-paced titles. It's actually aimed at a Key Stage 1 audience.
Right. I'm David, team leader of Team Play.
I'm Pidipong Ganhawong. I come from Chiang Mai in Thailand.
We're writing a game called Buster, which is going to be a game about a kid in a garden. He's going to be running around doing various chores.
Okay, hi, I'm Yu Ming. I'm the international day scholar from Singapore, and I'm working with the team called the Frozen North.
Okay, my name's Bruno. I'm the team leader for the Frozen North. We're making an educational title for Primary 1 kids. It's going to help them learn synthetic phonics, which is relatively new in the fact that it's only getting introduced in the Scottish schools just now.
First impressions of the competition?
It's good, yeah, it's very friendly up here. We not sure what to expect coming to Dundee. First time being to Scotland.
So far it's very good. It's like we started work on Tuesday. Well, we arrived on Monday, we didn't do any work because we were for the induction day that went on forever.
It was very daunting the first day, getting settled in. It was a very long day because we've been travelling all day. But it's great. It's really exciting. We're really all enjoying it, and we've been made to feel very welcome.
First week was sort of a bit of a challenge, I suppose.
Lots of hard work. We want to get off to a good start.
Since Tuesday, we've got more or less half a level built. We've got a few character modelled, and that's already going into the engine as well. And we've been working with 2 guys from Renderware as well for the first 2 days.
A few technical hitches in the first few days, but we've got around all that now.
The storyline is it's set in a city where music has been banned, and basically you as like a DJ lead a rebellion to sort of overthrow the mayor who has put this ban out on the city. But as a team, we seem to be working okay. We've all got on with each other. The international scholar, which we've got, Wesley, he seems really nice, and he's getting to know us and fitting in quite well.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting working with new team members that we haven't worked with before.
Like if we've got any problems, they'll help us out. We'll help them out.
My team leader is Caroline.
She's very, very friendly.
And there's been no fisticuffs so far. But, you know, who knows?
Well, some of the lads have been out most nights with people from the members of the other teams.
We've just been getting into it, so when I have news, I'll definitely keep you informed. And if I have anyone to bitch about, I'll definitely do that too. Because you said this is only shown at the end, yeah? Good stuff.
Well, it's the end of week 2, and we've had a pretty good week this week, I think. It started off slowly, but we had a good day yesterday when we finally saw some results coming together on the screen.
It's the end of week 2, and I've spent the last 2 weeks really trying to build the foundations from which you can build our game on.
We haven't reached a milestone for week 2, but we reached a milestone for week 3, if that makes any sense.
Well, this week wasn't that productive because there's some kind of like a bottleneck situation where everybody is trying to get graphics from our artists.
The game is for up to 4 or 5 players who can play the game. They can send messages to each other and plot and collaborate, hopefully backstab each other and generally generate a level of paranoia between the players. The game's going to have quite a dark tone to it, and set in a near future where the corporates rule the world, and corporations are warring with each other, invading each other's headquarters.
We are supposed to bring in some innovations in the game of racing. Like, what we want to do is introduce some dynamics into it, maybe more dimensions, so that the player can have actually the zig of a terrain, and then he can feel the effects.
So far this week there's been no breakfast at all.
I haven't had breakfast yet again.
Breakfast? I skipped breakfast again.
Nothing again. It's becoming a habit.
I keep waking up every morning like 10 to 9, so just got time to get dressed and brush my teeth, and that's about it.
Food. I love fish and chips.
It's been a long week. Last week was kind of quick. This week has been slow.
No. We're basically getting the game together, the main mechanics of the game. We've got our GUI running. We're just finishing that off today, and we've got our objects. We've got some static objects from the art team. We're getting the models in there, and the programmer's just figuring out the mechanics now, running around the garden.
Week 3. Week 3's been pretty much the same as week 2.
Oh, this week has been terrible, absolutely terrible. Everything that could go wrong has went wrong, from having to rebuild certain sections of the level, then just important characters and animations just not happening. Renderware just doesn't like it, so we've had to go back and think up of a new solution to get it done, and at the moment it's working, but it'll probably backfire by this afternoon somehow.
We just been continuing with the coding. We've got the chain moving a little bit better now, a bit more snake-like, a bit more dynamic. Programmers actually, they've done a lot of work, a lot of good work. They say they're waiting for the artists to give them animations, and they're like, oh, we're waiting for you guys to catch up. But, I don't really appreciate the fact that art takes time, But, so I think they're at sort of loss for what to do at the moment, so need to get them whipped into shape. But at the same time, I've been commending them on what they've done, because they've done a lot of work, and compared to other teams, our game is, we've got quite a good working version of it already.
Right, this week, firstly, my little list. I make a list every week to just remind me of what we've been doing and know what to say into the camera.
Yeah, we're on schedule. Yeah, we're actually slightly ahead of schedule. Sorry, I'll just do that again.
This week, we've basically finalised all the colours and stuff for our main screens of our art. We've come up with caricatures for which the player can pick to be one of the characters in the game.
Just so tired. Absolutely wrecked.
Damn it. This is voicemail.
We've also got our first pictures for our mini game, which is our caterpillar game, where hopefully next week we're going to cut up the pictures and put it actually into a mini game.
Do you know what's going to happen if you phone me again during filming?
No, everything is fine, but the artist a little delayed the timetable. Yeah, but we will finish the work this week. Yeah, so I think fine.
They're in the room. The EA guys are in the room.
We've been working about 21 days solid now, so it is every single day. And at the start it was brilliant because it was like there was no problems because everyone was just being modelled. And now we've started importing everything and it's just one problem after another. Like,
Okay, just tell, if they ask where I am, just tell them that I'm filming. I'm filming. Yeah, filming, you know, doing the team leader filming bit.
So it's the end of week 4 eventually, so almost halfway through, 2/5 of the way through.
Okay, give me a second now. I've got written down the main stuff we've done.
Okay, so now the end of week 4, and at long last we seem to have reached critical mass with our game. We kind of making some progress, quite rapid progress now. We're seeing we can now send messages between players on the phone. We're now seeing little guys running around on the screen in the PC. So we're quite pleased with progress this week. We're also we started animating, so we've got guys shooting and running around and things. So things are looking quite good now.
The week has gone okay. We had some hitches at the start of the week with exporting our animation, which held up all sorts of things. But we got that sorted, which was a great relief because it was a worry for a bit. The code's coming along really well. Peter's just a star. And I've been able to do some coding this week, which is great because I've been doing a lot of admin and scheduling and organising.
Interface, genetics, bubbles. Right.
We're aiming to have a prototype up and running at the end of next week. So we're going to put in some long hours to get that done.
I actually had breakfast this week, which was a change. I haven't had breakfast in 3.5 weeks.
It's been a bit of a bad week this week. It's been quite a slow week.
An M&M chocolate brownie and a Ribena for breakfast. It wasn't a good combination at all.
Okay, this is the end of week 4. We've been working on the environment that the fish will be swimming around in. So we got a little pirate ship, and we got a treasure chest and a little bottle of rum. So we also got another artist working on interface design. So we got some big chunky buttons that the users can click on.
From yesterday, I began to doing some artist work, and because I'm very interested in this part, so my team leader Simon gave me the texture stuff. I'm doing the UV map and drawing textures in Photoshop.
Well, it's the end of week 7 already, and yeah, panic has definitely set in now. At the start of this week, we were all wandering around, sort of hardly breathing at the thought of all the stuff we still had to do.
Tired. I've never been so tired in my entire life, ever. It's just ridiculous.
You know, there's been lots of scratched heads and people, I wouldn't say storming out of the office, but people have been leaving in desperation to try and cool down and think clear.
I always moan about everything on these video diaries, so I'm going to start off with I'm going to say some positive things.
This is week 7, I think.
We have a lot of things to do. So last weekend is so really hard work because we need to meeting every morning 9:30 every day and start working until 9 o'clock, and a lot of things is done in this week.
This week's went really well. We've got all the animation problems sorted out, all the characters are looking pretty good. Got new backgrounds done by Sean. Expected to be panicking at the beginning of this week, but not at all. It's been going really, really smoothly. Main worries at the moment are how we're going to present the game. The flyers we're going to hand out, well, we're doing little brochures, WEA6 brochures for the Games Festival.
End of week 7. Scary week 7, yeah, end of week 7.
Everything's been going strangely too well this week. well, I don't mean too well, but no, everyone's been going fine. We've not actually got any serious issues at the moment at all, which is nice.
Yeah, we got quite a bit done this week. Finally got a fully working version of our game. You can go through all the menu systems, etc. But now it just needs a hell of a lot of polish to make it up to scratch. We actually sent off a copy of the game to a few teachers and to some of our helpers who've helped us out throughout the entire project, so they can have a look at what it's like and then give some feedback so we can get it all ready for Edinburgh.
Yeah, slowly but surely losing track of time and the days and the weeks.
Yeah. Pretty tired, but there's only 3 more weeks left, so gotta give it a last push. Make sure it's ready for Edinburgh.
Almost finished. Almost. We should have it completely finished by Friday. Should be completely done. Nothing else to do, hopefully, come Friday, bar the last of the artwork, get it printed.
Getting quite worried.
The sound is just, it's not working at all for some reason.
We know what we have to do, we just have to do the bloody work now, you know. But yeah, this week was pretty good. I'm very happy, and I think the team in general is happy.
Technically the game is there, just have to put all the props in, and that'll be it then, that's the game.
I've got the camera work moving.
We're getting to play it as well, so you can play from start to finish, so that's a good thing, I suppose, hopefully.
Well, the AI is a bit better as well, so the fish aren't quite as stupid. They're still stupid, they are fish.
All the modelling is done as well, that's done. The weather is done. Horrible. Well, it's not that it's horrible, it's like a week ago, it was just so nice and sunny at home, like it's just so cold. It's not supposed to be this cold, like Ireland's not that far.
Well, it's the end of week 8 already, and we are getting ready this week for the Edinburgh Games Festival.
Every now and then we are being hammered with facts and details of how the judging is going to be done, how the people will be taken to Edinburgh Games Festival.
You had a good moment yesterday when we shot a missile and a guided missile, and it shot all the way around the level and then almost blew up at the other end of the level, which is quite an achievement.
Everyone's just like swinging from the lights and like chewing their own arms off because there's so much work to do.
It's end of week 8, and yeah, it's all going swimmingly. Really, it is.
Okay, it's end of week 8. It's been a pretty good week. Just been working on getting a demo ready for the festival next week.
The game is at the same stage as it's been for about the last 3 weeks, just loose ends, getting tidied up. But a lot of the GUI work, the menu systems, the control systems, all that's done now.
This is week 10, and we've just got back from the Edinburgh Games Festival and Go Play Games.
Judges came around and just talked to me about the game and stuff like that.
It's been like the sort of icing on the cake.
It was very stressful getting everything ready for it, but it sort of forced us to focus and have something up and running a week earlier than we really, a week earlier than we needed to, so that we had time to go back then and fix things.
We've changed the game drastically since we came back.
It's nice to actually show the public what we actually did. I had quite a few kids come up and play our game, which was really satisfying. And it was good that mums and dads and kids were getting involved in the game.
Quite tiring, 5 days was a lot. Thursday and Friday was great because we could break it up a bit, going to see all the different presentations.
Our team got awarded Best New Concept, so I had to go up and make a speech. It was quite nerve-wracking.
We didn't win the Develop Prize, which people were a little bit disappointed at. Not that we expected to, but it would have been nice to win it, because it means at least you're not going home empty-handed.
Well, what a huge pleasure it's been to talk with 8 teams so enthusiastic and so creative with the work that they produced, just astounding. In a short amount of time, to come from such a wealth of ideas to executions that are each uniquely just brilliant.
I thought that the quality of the work was absolutely extraordinary. It's very interesting to see young game makers coming up with ideas that are outside the box.
I've been very impressed with everything I've seen. It was good to see that audio was certainly no poor relation here. Professor Fribble, for instance, the audio in that was very, very good, and I thought that the concepts behind the use of music in Coda Chain were also very, very good. I've been very impressed with what I've seen.
For me, it was fantastic to see the creativity and the innovation that was brought about by these enthusiastic young teams. It's very gratifying to see such great new talent coming into our industry.
On the visual side, some remarkable achievements there. On the conceptual side, on the gameplay execution side, and to see how the concepts and the games, the titles have developed so rapidly was quite inspiring, frankly, and we really enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure.
Is the game strong enough to win one of the big prizes? I have no idea.
There's some serious competition. Like, it's not going to be easy to win it at all.
I'm well used to standing up and presenting the game now at this stage, so I'm not too anxious about it.
The presentation will be all right. It's just trying to get in it perfect.
We're sort of proud of our game now, no matter what the outcome is on the awards night on Thursday. So, you know, we're just sort of enjoying it now and enjoying the fact that it's been a great experience, but it's finished now, so we get to just relax and look back on what we've done and what we've achieved.
Hopefully none of them have got size 13 feet, because the dance mat starts to get a little bit difficult when you've got big feet.
I will say something. I know I praise Ben a lot, but he really should get, you know, more kudos than maybe he's been getting. He is an exceptional programmer, and I'm just really, really, really glad we got him on our team, because he has been absolutely outstanding from start to finish. His work rate, his work ethic, and just his commitment to the team has just been outstanding.
It'll be strange going back to real life after all this.
Is this the last video diary?
One of the best things I've ever done. Without a doubt, one of the best things I've ever done.
Fantastic. I'm very happy that this is the last video diary. I want her to do it again. That's it, I think.